Welcome to InvoMax Tutorials. Before we begin, a couple of viewing hints. Occasionally, a continue button will appear on screen, pausing the video to allow you time to read the descriptions at your own pace. Click the button to continue the video. When your cursor passes into the viewing area, it causes the video control bar to slide up into view and partially block the lower viewing area. So unless you want to control the stop or the pause button, rest your cursor outside of the video box. After printing an estimate of the diagnostic charge, it is stored in the Work in Progress folder. By now we have performed the diagnosis and determined the cause and repair needed. It's time to add parts and labor charges to our estimate, so we bring it out of the Work in Progress folder to the main screen. Click on the Schedule button and Work in Progress. To return the estimate to the screen for revisions, highlight the customer and click on the Select button. With the RO back on the screen, parts and labor charges can be added. We're ready to learn the different ways that parts can be added to the RO. In the item code field, type the word part. And press the Enter key. Type the part description here. What you type is what the customer will see on the repair order printout. Enter the number of parts if more than one. Enter the price of the part. You have the option to track part cost and profitability. If you know the cost, you can enter it now. If necessary, it can be entered later. Using the part code as demonstrated takes extra typing each time you add a part to the RO. It is important to know that InvoMax recommends that you use the part code to add parts to the RO sparingly. It is fundamentally better to add parts in the following way. It is more efficient to locate a part in the shop's part and labor list and add it to the RO from there. We want to add a radiator hose to the RO, so we type in the first few letters of the word hose and press the Enter key. The system has drilled down into the list alphabetically and has found no hoses listed. We need to add the lower radiator hose permanently to the list so we can use it now and in the future. Click on the Add New button. This is the Parts and Labor Index card where you can add parts and labor items to the list. Enter an easily identifiable lookup code like the first few letters of the part. Type in the part description. This is what will show on the repair order printout. Since we'll be using this radiator hose on different cars in the future, leave the price to customer field empty or at 0. We will not be keeping this part in stock, so we uncheck the box. Choose the service reminder category. Click on the Save button to save the entry. The cursor is positioned so you can type a part number if needed. Enter the selling price. Choose temporary price change, and the next time you use this hose on an RO, the price will come up on the screen as 0. Enter the cost of the part if known. Now that the hose has been entered into the shop list, you can add it to any RO in the future by typing in the first few letters of its code. The system drills down to the letter H in the list, where you can locate the hose. Highlight the part and press the select button to add the part to the RO. Press the enter key as you make any quantity, price, and cost adjustments. If you type the exact code in full, it will bypass the parts and labor list and put the part directly onto the RO screen. You can delete an entire line from the RO by placing the cursor on the line to delete and tap the delete key and click on erase line. You can also add a part to the shop list on the fly. Click on the Parts button and create new parts code. Type in a new part code, in this case for an upper radiator hose. Enter the new parts description. Press the enter key on through as you adjust the quantity, price, and cost as needed. Type in the first few letters of one of the part codes, and you'll see that the two parts are located together in the parts and labor list. As you can see here, both the lower and the upper radiator hose are listed.